What's going on, guys? It is by Zeroh, also known as ZBRG Arts here. Yes, that's down to Zoidberg. And I just want to welcome you to the second episode of my World of Warcraft player PvP pawnage, whatever you want to call it. And this episode is Arathi Basin, as requested by one of my active subscribers on my By Zeroh channel. And yeah, quite lucky for me, before my World of Warcraft account ran out of game time, I had a Arathi Basin gameplay saved up on my hard drive. So this is it. I think I'm a level 11 human priest, of course, rocking the healer specialization, and quite a defensive gameplay, which is why I love this map. Now, if you don't know, Arathi Basin is pretty much a 15 versus 15 dominating game type. So you've got 15 alliance members, 15 horde members, and you want to capture the key points like the blacksmith, the mill, I forget what it's called, but I'm just going to call it lumber mill from now on. And I actually played really defensive on the lumber mill, so yeah, that's pretty much what most of the gameplay is going to consist of. Now, of course, if you're rocking the priest/healer setup, I would highly recommend that you go on the defensive, and you want to make sure you have little teams scattered around. You want to control the majority, so that's 51% and over of the points game, or key points, dark flags, whatever you want to call them. Now on each flag, it's always good to have a little team. I would say probably a rogue, just any rogue, a paladin, preferably a tank, and a priest as a healer, to just sort of work with that. But I also noticed in later gameplays that there were 2 Draenei paladins and 1 human priest, myself, on the flags, and that worked miracles. It was a brilliant gameplay and quite good. Unfortunately, I tried recording that instead of this one ages ago, but my fraps dropped the frames and I just couldn't capture it all. That's why in some points in this you'll see it sped up or slowed down, or I've cut up little bits, and I'm very sorry for that. But anyway, next to my class of the day, also known as the best class to go for this map, I would highly recommend going as a Draenei Paladin using the tank specialization, or a Pandaren Monk, just because those 2 classes seem to be the overall all-rounders, so they're a little bit good at everything, and yeah, they're just brilliant. I mean, the monks at low levels, just like the rogues and the paladins, can be very overpowered if used correctly, especially the Pandaren ones. But what I've noticed as well, playing as the priest of any race, is that you're going to have really, really weak armor, so you always want to have that little bit of backup. Even if it's just down to you having to put a power word shield on yourself, then yep, that's just all you can do. Especially if you're about to get stunned, and you can see someone's trying to use fear or something like that. It's always good just to have that buff consistently on you, and it's always good to buff your teammates a bit as well. Like, I'm just about to die a few times, and I know I'm going to die, I can't save myself, so I buff my teammates a bit, just give them a bit of a shield. Even that only absorbs, I think, between 200 and 500 damage or something like that. It's still good. It can allow another priest to just heal them up a bit, so the teammates can get back into the battle, which is brilliant. I think for most of the game, the majority of our team was trying to defend this point, because once again, it's on a hill, and there's pretty much only one way you can attack in strength. Now, what I noticed in their movements was that there'd be 2 or 3 people coming up the side of the, well, not the side, but the pathway coming up the side of the cliff, and there'd usually be a rogue hanging back up amongst them that was stealthy, so wait for them to go on the attack, and then he would come in, well, the rogue would come in and take out our healers, such as myself, as you see there. Now, mounts are pretty good to use in this. Also, druids are really good as well, but at, of course, low levels, I don't think they're that evenly matched with some of the other classes. But if you're a druid and you have cat form, that can give you really good oppressive or aggressive sort of gameplay. So you just turn into cat form and you can push the enemy's flag. I mean, if you had 3 druids, say you're playing with a horde and you have 3 Tauren Druids pushing as cat form, and also tanking, that is just incredibly overpowered, and you can take a flag in minutes. Now, that's a little hint for you guys playing as Taurens out there, but yeah. And the class I would least recommend going on this, it's kind of a hard one to decide between all these, but I think it would probably be any Shaman class in general. I don't know, unless you have heirlooms, then I don't think it's that great. But yeah, just I want to say thank you for watching through this short video. I'm sorry, next week there's going to be a longer one coming along. Just remember to comment, like, favorite, subscribe, do all that stuff. Please check out my channel, and leave any recommendations for the next video in the description. Thank you, this has been by Zeroh from Vulture Games, and I'm out.